When it comes to coaching your team, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Coaching is about building a relationship with each person and figuring out how to engage that individual in the conversation. Understanding how your DiSC style impacts how you coach will help you to plan your coaching conversations. D, or dominant style coaches, enjoy action and moving at a fast pace. They are very results-oriented and tend to prefer a high-level approach to goal setting. D-style coaches allow people to stretch and grow as a result of the freedom they provide. As risk-takers, they generally don't mind mistakes. They are comfortable pushing people beyond where they are. What D-style coaches need to be aware of with this approach is that it may leave people feeling unsupported and without clear expectations of how to get from point A to point B. They also need to be aware of their direct communication style and desire for quick problem solving, which could discourage input into the coaching conversation. So if you're a D-style coach, remember to slow down and take time to involve people. Be clear in your expectations. Encourage questions, and provide support. I, or influence style coaches, are enthusiastic, energetic, and optimistic. They like to build relationships. They're accessible and available for their team, and they believe in what people can do. They are also very verbally engaged, which can be helpful in initiating a coaching conversation. What I-style coaches need to be aware of is that they may not provide enough focus with clear direction and expectations along with their enthusiasm. They need to make sure to gauge their optimism, recognizing potential barriers, and not overestimate the skills and abilities of the person they are coaching. The more relaxed style of an I coach may mean they need to be purposeful in following up on agreements made during coaching conversations. So if you're an I-style coach, make sure to slow down. Provide clear direction and expectations. Give others a chance to engage fully in the conversation. And don't gloss over negative feedback. S-style, or steadiness style coaches, are cooperative, accommodating, and team-oriented. Like the I-style, they're very accessible. S's are great listeners, very patient, helpful, and encouraging with people. They are clear in their expectations of what they want to see done, and are helpful in creating that plan and that path forward. S-style coaches may struggle with delivering the tough messages and need to be more direct. While they can provide clear expectations, sometimes S's need to be aware that their expectations may be too rigid and detailed, that they need to provide more freedom on the path to achieving the goal. So if you're an S-style coach, remember to provide more directness in your message when necessary. Be less rigid, allow people freedom in achieving the end goal, and recognize that others may need you to move more quickly in getting to the point. C-style, or conscientiousness style coaches, are fact-based, analytical, and detail-oriented. A C-style coach has high standards and values quality. All details will have been meticulously thought through, and expectations will be clear and specific. People who value quality and have high standards themselves will thrive under a C-style coach. Because of their high standards, a C-style coach may find it challenging to delegate responsibility, which is critical for coaching and developing people. It can be difficult for them to accept that with delegation there will be some mistakes along the way. They may also need to assess whether the expectations they have are consistent with what is actually needed or whether they have set them too high. So if you're a C-style coach, remember to think about what is actually needed in the quality and standards of the work assignment. Provide more freedom to people and allow them to learn by making mistakes. And make building relationships a priority. Getting to know your team members and letting them get to know you builds a stronger, more productive, happier team. In addition to thinking about your own style, remember to always consider the other person's style and how that will impact your coaching conversations. By understanding your strengths and maintaining awareness of the potential challenges of your style, you are well on your way to being an effective coach. For more lead talks and other tips on leading well, please visit our website at www.bishophouse.com.